Hey guys, I know, long time no see. I have been extremely busy. There's several reasons why I haven't posted a video in a long time. One, me being extremely busy and tired. Two, I've been working on Taylor's room, so that has really taken a lot out of me. And I'll show you that at the end of this video. Three, we'll show you where we are at the end of this video. What else have I been doing? I've been working. As you all know, I work 40 hours a week, full time, and some weekends, you might not know this, but some weekends I'm actually on call. So just trying to stay on top of work and make sure that everything is in place before I go out on maternity leave. That has been leaving me very tired in the afternoons or the evenings when it's time for me to come home and actually record my videos. I also have had my birthday, a whole bunch of snow, and my baby shower between my last video and this video. So it's been a lot going on. Yeah, with the snow situation, as you know, we have very crappy internet in this neighborhood. If you came from Daily Davidson's channel, I'm sure you already know that. But we are getting Comcast soon, which is the normal cable provider for our area. So that should be fixed very soon. Hopefully before I go out on maternity leave, and then I'll be able to get way more videos up for you all. So yeah. I'm just going to jump right in. So this video will cover my appointments from February, and then I just had an appointment today. So it'll cover all of those appointments that I had. And again, I'll show you Taylor's room at the end of this video and where we are in the process of getting everything together. Okay, so I'm going to go to my notes now. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant, according to my app. And yeah, it's been a lot going on, guys. Okay, so I actually recorded my first video for February, but because of the snow, by the time it was time for me to finally upload it, it was time for me to go for another appointment. So I told myself I was going to do two together, and yeah, time got away from me. So I'm going to go back and go over what I recorded in the last video. Earlier in February, I was having lower back pains at times and butt pain sometimes. I have been having difficulty getting up on my own since probably the end of January. I've noticed that I've been more winded and that I wobble. Sometimes I catch myself wobbling when I walk. I try to correct it. At that point, well, really over the last month, Taylor's heartbeat has been around 145. The doctor, I asked the doctor about the position that Taylor was in, because as you know, I was having pains in like my rib area, and she told me that she was face down, her back was to the right side of my body, and her butt was actually at my ribs, and then her thighs and feet and legs and everything were on the other side. And she was right. That was determined today I actually got an ultrasound today, but I'll get into that later. So when she touched my stomach to see what position Taylor was in at that appointment, she said that my stomach felt extremely hard. And she was like, "Are you having a contraction?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, you're having a contraction." I was like, "Well, I don't feel anything." I didn't feel any pain at all. My stomach was like really tight, but I'm thinking that it was tight because I had just ate lunch. So she said, then I was like 32 weeks, so she wanted to check my cervix to make sure that I wasn't starting any preterm labor or anything. So she checked my cervix and she said it was still closed, perfectly fine. So that was that. She asked about my concerns, and then she told me about the 511 again, which is contractions every 5 minutes that last 1 minute at a time for a full hour. That's when she said that's your cue to come into the hospital for labor. Since that time, I have went ahead and signed up or pre-registered for the hospital. Yeah, so I did that, and the next appointment I had was, I think, February the 24th. So that was last week. And what happened? Okay, yeah. At that appointment, I got the first appointment of February, I got my belly measured, and my belly measured at 32 centimeters, and I weighed in at 164.4. But as I said, I just ate lunch. I don't know about anybody else, but I gained weight throughout the day. So in the morning, I may weigh less than I'm going to weigh at the end of the day. And overnight, I lose some weight. I don't know how. I just lose it. So the appointment that I just went to last week, I actually weighed 164.8, which was a 8:30 appointment. So when my doctor saw that my weight was like basically the same, she was like, "Are you eating?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Well, your weight is the exact same." So she measured my stomach, and it was at 33, between 33 and 32 centimeters. So at this point, I was 35 weeks. So she said at that point, you're measuring a little small, so I'm gonna go ahead and order an ultrasound for you next week. Guys, when I tell you I was worried like all last week, like Tiffany had to calm me down so many times. I was so worried last week. Googling stuff like what could be wrong, why is my baby small, why is my stomach not growing, and yeah, so that was probably another reason why I couldn't sit down and record, because I was very emotional and worried about that, guys. So I finally had my appointment today. Let me make sure I cover everything from the last appointment. Oh, okay. So I also, the Friday before my baby shower was on February 21st. The Friday before my baby shower, I got so sick, guys. I ate some chili, and I got sick. I threw up. Yeah, it was just bad. I got sick, and I was so confused. I'm like, oh my God, do I have food poisoning or something? What is wrong with me? Because I have not gotten sick since 13 weeks. So I just thought I wasn't gonna get sick anymore, but she proved me wrong, because I felt horrible, and I was so nervous that I was gonna be sick at my baby shower, but I actually wasn't, thank God. I did experience a little cramping after I had got sick, but it wasn't anything horrible. So that is it with my February appointments. So this week was my first appointment of this month, and now I'm going to appointments every single week. So today when I went in, the first thing I got done was that ultrasound. I was so worried. And I know you guys have noticed already, I haven't been able to wear my ring lately because it's not working out. It doesn't fit anymore. So I just went ahead and took that off because it hurts. So I went in for my appointment today, and I was so very nervous. I lay down on the table for the ultrasound, and I asked her this time, I was like, okay, so what are we checking for? It's like with this ultrasound, and she was like, we're just checking the baby's weight. So basically the way they check the weight is by doing measurements of all of the body parts. So as she was like measuring each body, it was hard to make out everything because Taylor is so like jam-packed in there. So it was hard. I had to ask her like, what's that? What's that? Last week, on the 24th, when I went in for my appointment, she actually tried to check my cervix, and she couldn't reach it because Taylor's head was so low. It hurt so bad. So she just gave up, I think. And so this week, it confirmed why she couldn't check, because I literally had to pull my pants down in order for her to get a picture of Taylor's head. Like, she couldn't even see Taylor's head in my stomach. That's how low she is. So the ultrasound tech said that she thinks Taylor's ready to come out. So it could be any day now. Yeah, so just because, if that ever happens to you guys, just because they say that your stomach is measuring small, don't get scared like I did, because I was very nervous. The baby could be perfectly fine. The doctor actually said that she was like, I know they think I'm crazy for sending you over there now, because the baby measured perfectly fine. So don't worry, guys. Try not to worry, because I worry about everything, and I need to work on that. The doctor recommended that I elevate my feet more, because I have been feeling a little tingly sensation in my feet sometimes. And I noticed that with a pair of my flats that I tried to put on, my feet were like, no. So, yeah, she told me to elevate my feet more. But my blood pressure is great. It was 112/80 today. She said my urine looked great. She said that to whatever I'm doing, to keep doing it, because my urine has looked great the whole entire time, and my weight is good. So she just said keep doing what I'm doing. So with Taylor measuring in the 75th percentile and weighing in at 7.1 pounds, the doctor said that basically that measurement is saying that I am 37 weeks and 2 days along. So I don't know if she's just big, or she's gonna, I think she's gonna come early. I've been thinking that for a while though. So yeah, I think she's gonna come early. When, I don't know, but we shall see. The ultrasound tech did mention Taylor being uncooperative again, as always. She said she didn't make it easy for her, and I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know she does that every time. So the ultrasound tech goes, well, I hope she isn't like that when she comes out. Like, stop talking about my baby. But yeah, I don't know why Taylor acts like that. I don't know, but she does not want to be bothered with the ultrasound tech. Sorry. So yeah, so that's where we are today. So my next appointment is next Tuesday, I believe, the 10th. Yeah, so we'll see what happens between now and then. Hopefully I'll be able to get another pregnancy vlog up. I'm going to show you my belly, and if you have any questions or anything, comments, leave that in the section below. I really hope I didn't leave anything out. Oh, another thing, I've noticed, like, when I go to the restroom to urinate, it feels like something is falling out. And the doctor said basically that's her head, because her head is so low, it's like resting on my bladder. So when I use the restroom, I need to like lift up my stomach, because that's basically her head falling lower, because my bladder is getting smaller. So yeah, that's where we are. Again, I'm sorry for not uploading in forever. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I won't get lazy with this channel, I promise. So I'm going to show you my belly shot, and then I'm going to walk you into Taylor's room so you can see where we are with our progress. And can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I've also taken pregnancy photos with my husband. We took those the day of the shower, which was also very tiring. Yeah, so as soon as I get those back, I'm going to record, or I might just do like a picture video, just showing like what my pictures look like. So I'm going to show you the belly shot now. Alright guys, let's go see Taylor's room. So this is her door. This is Princess. And this is my baby's room so far. So we decided to do an accent wall. It's like a purple color. I love it. And I saw this idea for, I tried to explain this in another video, but I saw this idea for the name display on Pinterest. And then I also saw the curtain on Pinterest. So basically my mother and I picked out different fabrics. My mom made the whole comforter set, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So we just picked out different fabrics that matched her comforter set, and we used those different fabrics for the background of her name display. I got all of these frames from Goodwill. The fabric came from Walmart, I believe. So this is what the outside of the bed looks like. And guys, I know Taylor can't sleep in the bed with all of this stuff. We plan to take the bumper and everything, blankets, pillows out of the bed. Even the stuffed animals, when she finally sleeps in this. She's going to sleep in her bassinet to begin with. So this is just for decorations for right now. So that's what the inside looks like. So everything is reversible. And this is the changing table. We have little mirrors up there. We have to put those Pampers in the top of the closet. I was concerned. I got this dresser from Wayfair.com, and it matches that dresser. I was concerned. I knew I wanted to use this for a changing table, but I was nervous that the pad would come off of the dresser. But the pad actually came with straps that you can screw down to the table, so it can't go anywhere. So I'm glad about that. Okay, so this is a rocking chair. And guys, this is one of my Valentine's Day gifts. Let me see if I can hold it up for you. It's a stomach mold, and CJ paid for me to get it done. And I actually, I'll just put a picture in there. I actually painted it and added the tutu to it. We have to find something to hang it up with. And I also put my belly button ring up there because I had to take the belly button ring out in February. So this is our dresser, piggy bank. I have to figure out where I'm gonna hang this cross, and we have some Bible quotes over there. This is her little stuffed animal section, and my Nana got her the huge bear, and then her Gigi, her great grandmother, got her the little giraffe. Her name is Jiffy, and then my cousin got her the hippo. My auntie got her the unicorn. And my mom also made this, which is a diaper holder. I know you guys see that over there. We're gonna get Comcast, so that should be gone soon. So these are the mini clothes that Taylor got at the baby shower, and it goes all the way back. So I've already packed my bag as well as hers for the hospital. So I'm done with that. Yeah, so this is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And again, I apologize for taking forever to get my pregnancy vlogs up, and I'll do better. I'm almost done with this series. I'm almost at the end of my pregnancy. So yeah, if you have any questions, again, leave that in the comment section below. And oh yeah, if you have any suggestions on how CJ and I can hang our belly casts, please let me know, because I don't want it to end up falling and breaking or falling on her one day when she's moving around and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know if you know how to hang that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.